Welcome to my 3-minute lecture. This session will introduce you to critical thinking. Students often share that they find critical thinking to be confusing. It's simpler than you may realize. Think of it as asking and answering questions to help you make sense of something. You do this every day without realizing it. We live in a world surrounded by billions of people, each having their own views and perspectives, and each having their own beliefs and understanding of the world around them. How do you know what information is true and factual versus bias and opinion? This is where critical thinking comes into play. Our world is evolving at a mind-boggling pace, where we're surrounded by many types of information, from news outlets to social media. We're confronted with more data, information, and decisions than ever before. We need to engage and question to make sense of it and filter the bad from the good. It can be overwhelming. It's our individual responsibility, however, to be able to critically analyze and make sense of it to ensure its accuracy and reliability. We need to ask questions and have a healthy dose of skepticism, remembering that everything you see and hear is not always true or even based on facts. Often it's opinion or a narrow point of view, and the conclusions may be based on personal experiences or biases. Critical thinking is a disciplined way of thinking that can be applied to any topic or problem. It requires thinkers to actively improve the quality of their own thinking by deliberately managing the process. You cannot passively absorb and accept what is presented. At times, our thinking is skewed because of our own personal experiences or misinformed understanding, which influences how we think of something or decisions we make. Thinking critically allows us to logically and systematically evaluate our situation while removing biases and misinformation, allowing us to focus on facts and evidence, limiting the social or emotional influences. Metacognition is thinking about your thinking. It's critical awareness of your thinking and learning processes. We don't often consciously consider how we think. It's the process of breaking down what you know and information you have, and then evaluating and critically analyzing it to make an informed decision without bias. Ultimately, it's the thought process of making a decision or coming up with a solution in a systematic manner. Raising the quality of our thinking can result in more effective problem solving, increased creativity, and more rational decision making, all of which have the potential to impact the quality of our lives. Success depends in large part on the ability to evaluate the credibility and accuracy of information, asking good questions about it, and deciding what should be done in response to it. And that requires critical thinking. Make sure to review this week's lecture resources for more information. Thanks for watching.